Wow, what an amazing start to the 2012 Major League Baseball postseason with Atlanta getting burned down yet again. Wow, yeah, I wasn't going to say that I wasn't a huge fan of the idea of having the 5 team elimination format, but I mean, really, as a guy that lives in Atlanta this morning, I'm pretty sure no one will ever be able to say the word infield fly without, getting set ablaze. Well, my arm sure is tired from throwing junk on the field last night, but now that we kind of know what the actual postseason will look like, I decided to do my prediction video. And it's Halloween too. I have to bring that up. So anyway, let's look what we have so far. I'm going to do the AL first. We got the Yankees against the Orioles. Yankees are probably the favorite here, but Baltimore really did a lot of scrapping to get where they are now. The Yankees are always a favorite, but like everybody else on the planet, I have a genetic predisposition to hate them. And since the Orioles logo looks suspiciously like a minstrel figure character, I think the gods of political correctness will somehow let Baltimore squeak by. This is a very unscientific prediction video, but then again, baseball's probably like my least favorite sport. And wouldn't it be awesome if I got all these correct just out of spot? So yeah, for the American League Divisional Series, I think Baltimore's going to pull off the upset and defeat the Yankees. I don't really have a reason why I think that. I just got that feeling. In a battle between two cities where the loser will almost surely become a post-apocalyptic war zone, we've got Detroit against Oakland. And just the way the Raiders are playing this season, I think that it would just be cruel beyond cruel if you had a winning team not advance a little bit further, at least to the American League Championship Series, which is why I'm going to pick the A's to defeat the Detroit Tigers in the divisional series. So we have Baltimore taking on Oakland in what may very well be the single hardest matchup between two American League teams in quite some time. That is a very, very rough-looking playoff schedule right there. Boy, wouldn't that be great, hanging out in Baltimore and you have to go back to Oakland. Oh, fantastic. So anyway, over in the National League, the Giants against the Reds, nothing good has ever come out of Cincinnati. So I think San Francisco wins just out of principle. And Washington against St. Louis. I think St. Louis is really on a roll. People kind of forget, hey, these are the defending World Series champions. And I think they have enough steam heading off that fantastic untainted victory over the Braves that will carry them past the more favored Nationals. So there we go. We got in the American League, we got the Orioles taking on the A's, and the National League, we got the Giants against the Cardinals. I so want to use the NFL nicknames for this one, but guess not. Baltimore Oakland is going to be a very competitive series. I think Baltimore might be a better defensive team, but overall, I just like the pitching staff for the A's a little bit more. It's kind of an unpopular pick, but at the end of the day, I think Oakland, yes, the A's, will end up winning a very tough-fought series against the Orioles, and they will advance to their first World Series since 1989. Which, wouldn't you know, look who we have in the National League Finals. We've got the Cardinals and the Giants, and although the Giants disappointed last year, I think this year they rebound. They're probably the absolute best team in Major League Baseball this season. And, as tough as they played and as powerful as they are on offense, I think it's pretty absurd to believe that they're not going to put in another stellar performance this postseason. So, yep, I've got San Francisco advancing. And what do we have here? It is a rematch of the 1989 World Series between the Oakland A's and the San Francisco Giants, the Battle of the Bay. Oh, once again, hopefully we won't have an earthquake strike during the middle of the game this time, but, wouldn't it be great? This would be a very opportune time for the big one to hit. So anyway, San Francisco against Oakland. Very, very tough one to call here. I think San Francisco is probably an all-around better team, but the pitching in Oakland is such a great variable. At the end of the day, though, I think the Giants, they're just too powerful. They have too much going for them on offense, and I have them winning this one in 6 games. So there you have it. The most boring pick in the history of anything. I'm going to take the San Francisco Giants to walk away as the 2012 World Series champions of the world in 2012.